Okay, imagine you find a giant hole in your backyard that allows you to travel back in time to more than 200 years ago. Here's what that might look like.
What do you know about this hole?
I think it's a portal to the past and future. What was that, Roy?
In season 2 of Outer Range, Royal Abbott deals with the fallout of discovering this hole on his ranch, which includes a missing granddaughter and deeply hidden family secrets. Tamara Podemski, who plays Deputy Sheriff Joy, is in studio this morning. She's got a look at this. Oh, that scenery is beautiful. Season 2. I know you're admiring it too. What are you smiling about when you watch it?
I'm just really proud of us. It's a really hard show to make. That landscape in New Mexico, it is, you can't get that kind of beauty without like the ferocity of nature. And so it's a grueling shoot. It's out, it's all exterior, exactly. It's all exterior. And so when you get to see it like that, it's just so proud of how we pulled through, and we actually made something. We finished. We have something now to share with the world.
It's beautiful. Tomorrow, I'm going to get you to shift your hair just over the top of your mic so I can make sure I catch everything that you're saying, because I don't want to miss a word.
It's fully caught in there.
Are you good? Is it? Do you need some help? Okay, we're good.
There we go.
Fantastic. Talk about elements. Your outside elements, inside elements. It's all challenging.
Yeah, this is the easier part.
Talk to us about Deputy Joy. What is her story?
Well, I think in season 1, we saw a woman who was running for sheriff. So you saw, what seemed to be like a really noble character. And then as the season progressed, she just started to compromise more and more of her values until we finish season 1, where she has just made some really difficult decisions that we probably are not very happy with Joy. And we're all kind of, screaming at the screen, hoping that she could rise to the better version of herself. Season 2 gives Joy the opportunity to be the woman, the leader, the hero she is meant to be.
Yeah, what do you like? I mean, noble is such a great word to use to describe her. You see it in her. What do you enjoy about playing this character?
Well,
or maybe not enjoy.
Season 1 was hard because she just, I kept on wanting to just like shake her and say, you were better than this, you were stronger than this. And season 2, she's the badass warrior who, can I say that?
What we did, and we're live, so keep going.
She's exactly who she is meant to be and was destined to be. And I think that's the beautiful thing about time travel, is that sometimes the growth that we have over a 10-year time period, when you jump into a hole, sometimes that growth can be condensed into, a year or 2 or 3.
That is a really good point. So the whole premise of the show focuses around this hole in the Abbott family ranch. We talked about time travel. What eras has your character traveled to, and what does she discover?
So without giving too much away, I can say that those who saw season 1, she was witnessing a herd of hundreds of buffalo. So for all of those who know that we haven't had herds of buffalo, hundreds of buffalo for a few hundred years. So yeah, we're going back to contact already, the settling of the West. We get a good dose of early times of like early treaties, early contact, early negotiations of what was going on in the West, which was a time of incredible disruption and heartache.
I love a Western from that perspective.
Oh yeah, we flip it all on its head.
Yeah, and the authenticity that's involved. Tell me about the honor that comes in that. It's not a retelling, but in an accurate telling.
It's a complete reframing, and you get the luxury to actually say a different, like maybe even a story that never got to be told. So that is the work of Indigenous producers, Indigenous writers in the room, Indigenous directors, Shoshone speakers. I mean, every single person. We had all hands on deck, and that really can only happen if you have a showrunner like Charles Murray, who is committed to making sure that the right people are in the room to tell the story, and that's what we did.
And you get such a strong sense of that. There's no stereotypes. There's no mashing together of certain to make a sort of homogenous Indigenous.
It was a dream.
Culture.
I've never been able to experience that level of authentic representation by an entire team. Where you look around, even our departments, from our props department to our costume department, you're just looking around everywhere and you're just seeing your people, and it was really beautiful.
Amazing.
It was. I knew it was a once. I hope not a once in a lifetime, but I knew that. For me, that was the first time I'd ever experienced
I think it's a first in a lifetime, right? A starting point. Hey, thanks so much for coming in today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Season 2 of Outer Range premieres May 16th on Amazon Prime Video.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.